Hello guys, it's Glenn from Sydney CBD Repair Center, and this is a short video to start off the new year. So happy new year to all of you guys. For this 2020, I'm gonna share with you an excellent tool to manage your photos and videos that you want to save on your devices and online if you want to have backups online. And this has been a great tool for me personally. So all the details that I'm gonna share with you today are all based on my own experience. So let's get started. So the tool that I'm going to share with you is the Google Photos. So Google Photos is by default installed on all Android devices. If your Android device, Android smartphone or tablet doesn't have Google Photos, then you can install it through the Google Play Store if the Google Play Store is supported within your territory. Some countries doesn't have Google services like this, so you can easily download it for yourself for free. So when you take a photo through your camera app, whichever camera app you have, your photos get saved to your internal storage or your micro SD card, and your built-in gallery tend to show it to you, so you can look at that separate app and see if your photos are saved there. So Google Photos is the default of all Android 10 devices. So this is my Google Pixel 2 XL, which comes by default. Some Samsung devices have their own gallery. Oppo devices have their own version of that photo and video gallery. So it depends on your device. So what's amazing about Google Photos is, first, all your photos are saved in a single location. So this is my own collection of photos. So in terms of my usage, I have a camera and a smartphone. I have a digital camera with my dedicated photos, and if I want to take snapshots of daily activities, quick photo of my dog, the things that I have, I tend to use my smartphone cameras, like receipts and documents that I want to keep online. I tend to take photos of that. And what's good about Google Photos for me is that it saves it in a single location, and that gives me the ability to access it through my computer at home, computer through my laptop, and of course through my smartphone. So centralized location. And second, the number two reason that I like it, pros for me, is Google Photos allows you to have multiple devices that's using the same account. So when you log in your own Google account right here, it will save it. If you have a separate smartphone, so in case of me, I have a different smartphone. Whenever I take photos through that smartphone, it also gets saved in this one. So I get a copy of the pictures from the other smartphone. So that means that I can have it recharged at home, just get this device on the go, and I can still have the photos taken in my Samsung Galaxy S8, for example, through this Google Pixel 2 XL. So in terms of file sharing, it is instantaneous as long as you have good internet connection, which I have. So no need for me to copy paste, share it, and send files over via Bluetooth, things like that. It just syncs through my Google Photos account. So the Google Photos use your main Google account. The next thing is Google Photos allows you to have unlimited storage of photos. Yes, but there's a catch to that. So when your smartphone has a lot of megapixels, the original file size will be compressed to what Google will say high quality, in order for you to have this unlimited storage. Fortunately, for some devices such as this Google Pixel 2 XL, you can have at least 2 years, couple of years, where you can save the full sized version of your photos and videos. So on other smartphones that doesn't have Android 10, or the other smartphones that were not distributed or manufactured by Google, so you have to pay in order for you to have the original file size of your photos. But for me personally, I tend to have good experiences with this high quality version of the images, although they are compressed. Your eyes don't really perceive the difference between the original and the compressed high quality. So that's still a pro for me. That's still a pro, that's not a con. So it also frees up space. So whenever Google Photos finish syncing your smartphone online or to the cloud, it will suggest that you can delete these photos because you might have photos from last month that's bugging down your phone because it's eating up storage. You can uh, delete them. So the Google Photos it can sense that these photos can be safely deleted from your device since they are already backed up to the cloud. So that's good for me. Unlimited storage and smart management of my storage, internal storage for my smartphone. That's good. Number 4, Google Photos auto syncs albums and of course photos from your camera folder. That's it. So whenever you allow it to sync, it syncs it up in real time. If you have videos, it may take some time. So the interface of the Google Photos may change depending on the time that you watch this video, but as of the recording of this video, it auto syncs. It is fast and it's reliable. So what's good about this feature for me is when my phone died for some weird reason, it had to be reformatted. Like it will be reformatted because some boot loop happened to it, and my photos in the internal memory has been deleted. But fortunately, it has been synced to the Google Photos cloud, and the photos that I have at that time of that phone failure has been recovered and was safely synced to the cloud, which I really really like. And whenever I change phones, I don't have to copy paste everything, the photos and videos, because it's a lot. It's a lot of photos, guys. If you have the time to back it up to your computer, connect it wired through the USB, then kudos to you. But I don't have the time and the consistency to manage my photos like that. So that's a good one. So auto sync, very good feature. Number 5, Google Photos as a Google product has smart features. So this is the last one. So smart features such as facial recognition. So if you have photos in your album that have repeating faces, like your father, your son, your wife, your girlfriend, it will be detected and it will be created into a single album. So you might find that creepy or freaky or a breach of privacy, but the facial recognition is a smart feature that lets you aggregate, create an album for that specific person if you want to. So that works for me when someone asks me if they have older photos of them that I may have from 2017 or something. I just search for it, or I just ask the Google Photos algorithm to find this type of face, and it gets it. It also shows me suggested edits. So if I have photos that are not perfect, which happens a lot of times, so it suggests to have it brightened or edited. But in my experience, it's a hit or a miss. Although it's a good feature, smart feature for me, and it also creates movie edits of your weekend, which is also a hit and miss. But it's also good to have because sometimes it gets it. If it gets it, it's good. If it doesn't, yeah, you can just ignore it, and or you can just opt to ignore the notification at all. If it gets it, you can just save it to your album as part of your video collection. You can download it and share it to Facebook, Instagram, wherever you like. So those are the 5 features that can be useful for you for Google Photos: centralized location, multiple device support, unlimited storage for high quality photos, auto sync, and smart features. So these are good. So these are good if you want to have these features, guys. If you don't know this by now, you can think about it. If you already know about this, then yeah. But some features, some things that bugs me about Google Photos are just the compression of files. Not really a bad thing, but it's a bummer since if you some photos need to be compressed and resized, so there are smaller versions that can be reduce the quality a bit, but that doesn't bother me. Some people might. If you want to have original photos saved, you need a subscription account. You need to pay Google for that. And of course, a privacy concern, since the smart features can be a little bit creepy at times because it analyzes all the photos, which I think is either a good or a bad thing depending on the context that you are looking it from. So that's it, guys. I hope this video has been helpful to you. Happy New Year. If you have issues with your smartphone, just hit up Sydney CBD Repair Center and we can fix it up for you. So till next time, guys. Cheers.